All right, let's get those C main drivers for 17.5 lock timing on the racetrack. On the driver's stand, that's Benjamin Wiseman, Dave Rosen, Anton Morissette, Chris Byers, Wustenhofer, and Romero. Thank you, Poppy Mapache. Is that one dead or is that the other battery? That's a garbage, man.
Maybe got one more left.
Are you staying right here on 8 or?
What? I'm right here.
Oh, Bill, sitting down. All right. Let's get the show going. 5:16, 17.5. Let's get them locked. Let's get them lined up, guys, and signed in or whatever we call it.
Tim Romero.
Checked in. Thank
Man
you.
on fire. Chris Byers. Dave Rosen. Eric Wusenhofer. 1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, we're going to bump 2 into the A main, so keep it clean.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Come on around, guys. Let's get them lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Benjamin Wiseman in that 1, Dave Rosen in the 2, Anton Morissette in the 3, Chris Byers in the 4, Eric Wustenhofer in that 5, and Tim Romero in the 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we're lined up and ready to go.
Less than 5.
Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean that first corner, guys. I know it's like a 180. All right, Ben Wiseman leading us out. Dave Rosen in that 2. Wiseman in that Mugen Seiki. Roseman in the B7. You got Anton. Wustenhofer now moving in that 3. Rosen gets it wrong in the center triple. Everybody's nice and spread out, though, early on in this C main. Watch on the back hill over there. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Weissman in the all blue in front of me. Clear, thank you. Valley Otis. Wiseman in a Mugen in the back triple. For the rhythm section, I guess we could call it. Rosen through there. Your running order right now as we're all spread out. Wiseman, Rosen, Byers, Wustenhofer, Romero, and Anton Morissette. No relation to Alanis. It's like rain. Good professional driving by Anton there as he let the leader get around him. Ben's still out front. Dave Rosen in that 2. Chris Byers in the 3. Top 2 will bump into that A main. Excuse me, we got to go through the B main. Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's John Young. Always there to correct people. He gets corrected all day at work, and then he comes here and corrects us. Wiseman still in that 1. Rosen in that 2. Byers in the 3. Gap between Rosen and Wiseman about 6.5 seconds. Rosen sitting in the 2, Wiseman in that 1. Ben on a 13.503 lap. Has the fastest lap right now, 22.5. 3-2.
2 minutes left.
Wow. Ooh, was that your hand, CJ? Stopped a good wheelie pull, possibly. Minute 30 to go, drivers. Wiseman out front, Rosen in that 2. Both those drivers comfortably in the 1 and 2 right now. Byers trying to make a move. He's about 10 seconds behind Dave Rosen. Wiseman on 13.506. He's basically checked out. Barring any damage to his vehicle, he should bump, no problem.
One minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left. .30 seconds to go, guys. 30 seconds to go. Running order has not changed. Wiseman, Rosen, Byers, Romero, Wustenhofer, and Morissette. All right, that is time. That is time.
Dave Rosen
Race
done.
to the line. Once you cross that line, you are done. Dave, you are done. Bumping
Man on
into
fire done.
that B main.
Chris Byers done. Benjamin Weissman done.
Wiseman, you are done bumping into that B main. And when you cross that line, the rest of you, that will be the race. Waiting
Tim
on
Romero
Romero
done.
and Wustenhofer. And that
Eric
is a
Rosenhofer
race.
done.
That is a race. All right, marshals, pick up those blowers.
The race is completed.
Drivers from that last race, please find a marshaling position. Wiseman and Rosen bumping into that B main. Coming up next, your novice B main. That's going to be Graves, Byers, Martinez, Tate, Everson, and DJ White. I think DJ might have broke his car. All right, drivers from that last race, let's find a marshaling spot, please. Looks like I'm going to need at least 2 volunteer marshals. All right, so your novice B main, Graves, Byers, Martinez, Tate, Everson, and DJ White broke out. So let's get everybody together. Thank you, Mike. I need a marshal at 3. Let's get them checked in. Let's
1
get them
minute to the
checked
start of the
in.
race. Kelly Byers.
Huh? 5.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I think Kelly Byers may be the only one that has a transponder. All right, Kelly, let's get them all lined up, guys. Let's get them lined up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let me see if I can do this. All right, my marshals are where they need to be. Great job marshaling. Thank you, everybody. All right.
15 seconds to the start
Bronson
of the race.
Graves, you are in the 1. Move your car up to the 1. Kelly, you're in the 2. I think Martinez left.
Less than 5.
Garrett in the 4. And Riley in the 5. All right. All right, marshal's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Hey, Anton, will you grab the AirPod that Bronson's dropped on the track over there? There's an AirPod by the starting line. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Trying to keep score of these guys with no transponders. Watch in the center, watch after the triple.
Two minutes left.
Bronson break. Bronson breaking out. Tough luck there. He was in that lead. So right now, if my counting is correct, it's Kelly Byers and Garrett Tate 1 and 2. Riley's going to move up to that 3.
1 minute left.
Oops. Thirty seconds to go. I'm saying when this one is over, we just bump all of them. That is time. That is time. You cross that start line, you are finished. Will all of you be staying for the A main? What? Oh, sorry. Well, they're all bumping anyway.
Kelly Byers done.
Kelly, just go across the line. You're good. All right, that is a race. That is a race. Are you guys going to stay if we bump you in? Okay.
The race is completed.
All three of you are bumping into the A main. All right, coming up next, your B main. Four-wheel drive, locked buggy, locked timing, B main, four-wheel drive. Coming up next. I'm going to need a bunch of volunteers. We only had 4 guys on that last one, so
Logan
anybody
Meyer.
out there to help volunteer, that would be great. I'm going to need 17.5 lock timing, four-wheel drive buggy drivers. Phil board
Brian
on,
Wells.
Trace Wells, Wiseman, Brother 2.
Trace Wells.
Thornton and Wusenhofer.
Benjamin Weisman.
Guys, let's get them checked in. Let's get them checked in. Do not hit the marshals going on the track. I need a marshal at 0. I need a marshal at 2. I need a marshal at 8, I believe, if we could, so
Eric
we keep the
Wisenover.
program going. Caden, get out of the track, bro.
JJ Thornton.
All right, number 2. If you could do number 2, that would be move me in. I still need a volunteer here at number 0.
1 minute to the
At
start of the
number
race.
8. Volunteers at 8 and 0, please. 8 and 0. Thanks, everybody, for hustling out here. Thank you. Thank you, Maxwell. That was a joke. Nobody was hustling out here to volunteer marshal. I need one
45
at
seconds
0,
to the start
please.
of the race.
I see a young and spry brother 1 there. Not anymore. He left. There we go. There's 1. All right. Brother 2
30
will not
seconds
be
to the start
making
of the
this
race.
race, so let's get them lined up, guys. Everybody's checked in. Phil Bourdon in that 1. Trace Wells in the 2. Benjamin Wiseman in that 3. J.J. Thornton move up to the 4.
15 seconds to the start of the
to
race.
the 5. Myers to that 6, and Wells to the 7. All right, Marshall's in place.
Less than 5.
Drivers ready. Marshall's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Nice, restart. Goodness gracious, guys. Can't win it on that first lap, guys. Can't win it on that first turn either. Plus, that body was coming off, so that's a good reason to restart it anyway. But let's get through. There's no more restarts after this, so keep it clean. All right, remember your starting order there. All right. No more restarts, guys. It is what it is after this. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Hey, a lot better, guys. Great job. Heads up, Apache. Get that car over the pipe. He did it. Forward. All right, Phil, Ben, Trace, your running order, top 3 right now. Eric Wusenhofer in that 4. Brother 2, not here, sorry. Forgot. Wait till he gets to the bottom. Watching that back triple. Phil in that 1. He's got Ben Wiseman behind him in that 2. Then you got Trace Wells in that 3 as they head through that rumble strips back there into the back quad, or rhythm section we're calling it. Bourdon gets it wrong. Wiseman's going to move up to that 1 spot as they head in front of me down into the starting line. Watching that triple. Good job, Chase. Thank you. Wiseman in that center double, triple. Bourdon not far behind, separated by less than a second. They head through the rhythm section, 1 and 2. They got Trace Wells in that 3. Get there, get there, get there. Careful. You okay? Watch for marshals on the track, guys. They're there to marshal your car. Wiseman in that 1, Phil in the 2, Wells in the 3. Wiseman gets it wrong to that rumble, then Phil does the same thing. That's going to keep Wiseman out front. Phil's going to be in that 2 still as they hit through that rhythm. Separated by less than a second. That's where your battle's at, 1 and 2. Phil doing what he can to catch Ben, which is not his real name. That's his dad's name, but Wiseman is the real name. Phil gets it wrong in the center there, trying to get marshaled out, running from the marshal. Remember, Phil, top 2 bumps, so let the marshal get to you. Trace Wells in that 3. Let's see what happens as they come back around. 3 minutes in, 2 to go.
Two minutes left.
Your running order, Ben, Trace, and Phil. Top 3. Top 2 are going to bump. Phil need to catch Trace. He's only 9 seconds behind. Anything can happen in this main as cars wreck all over the place. Ben, Wells, and Bourdon. That's your running order right now. Logan and Eric battling out for that 4 with 1:15 to go. Watch yourself. Watch your hands, guys.
1 minute left.
Less than a minute. Ben still in that 1. Trace in the 2. Wusenhofer in that 3. Bourdon in the 4 now. Logan Meyer in that 5. J.J. Thornton in the 6. Looks like he's going to take a knee on this one. Lots of mistakes in the Verizon strips. With less than 30 to go, drivers. Trace Wells slowly gaining on Ben, but it's not going to be enough time. Those 2 are going to bump into that A main. Barring a minor disaster, once you cross that line, you are done. Once
Benjamin
you cross the
Weisman
line,
done.
you are done.
Eric Wusenhofer done. Phil Bourdon done. Trace Wells done.
Ben and Trace will be bumping into that A main with 17.5. Lock timing. 4-wheel drive.
Logan Meyer done.
That's a
The race
race.
is
That
completed.
is a race. Marshals, pick up your blowers, please. Drivers on the stand, please hustle down, find a marshaling position. Coming up next, 13.5, four-wheel drive short course. You sure your hand's okay? Hey, your hand okay? Oh.
I'm very cold.
Yeah, sometimes those cars come a little quick. All right, drivers from that last race, find a marshalling spot, please. 13.5, two-wheel drive short course. A-Main coming at you. Thornton, where you going to 3? Wells, where you going? You going to 3, Wells? Trace, where you going? Wherever. Just find a spot. Go to 3. Thornton will go to 0. Go to 3. Brian's there. I need a marshal on 5, please. A marshal on 5. What's that? Yeah, I need a marshal on 5. Thanks, Meyer. Caden, I need you. We're good. We're good. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. 13.5, two-wheel drive short course. Start getting them checked in.
Taylor Juro. Albert Rodriguez. Garrett Passmore. Brooks Canfield. Jacob Layton. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Passmore into 1, Layton into 2, Canfield into 3, Taylor in at 4, Rodriguez in the 5. Benji Tolbert left a little early.
.45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, finish the lap you're on. Finish the lap you're on. All right, Passmore in that 1. Watching the center
30
there,
seconds to the
watching
start
the
of the race.
center. Thank you, Phil. All right, Passmore in that 1, Layton in the 2. Brooks Canfield in
15
that
seconds to
3,
the start of the
Taylor
race.
in the 4, and Albert in the 5. All right, guys. Nice small main, should be good racing. Driver's ready, marshal's ready,
Less than
going
5.
at the sound of the tone. Good job, guys. Taylor. That couldn't have been any worse of a start for Taylor I've seen. All right, Passmore's out front. Layton's right behind him as they head into the rumble or into this rhythm section, up the hill, down the hill, into the Verizon bars. Coming in front of me, coming around the start. They're separated by less than half a second. Passmore in the purple and green. Layton in the all white. As they head into the rumble strips, into this back rhythm section. Layton getting a little bit wrong. Can't make mistakes on Passmore. He's going to make you pay. Layton's going to do what he can to catch him. They're separated by 2.4 seconds as they head into the center. Passmore, Layton, Canfield, your running order. Rodriguez, Taylor, 4 and 5. Minute 45 in, you still got Passmore out front. See how far that lead is extended. That's your second place driver there. Thank you, Rodriguez. Passmore across the line. Extending that lead to 3.9 seconds over Jacob Layton, who's in that all-white short course in the center. You got Passmore through the rhythm section, purple and yellow. Light blue rear end. Canfield in the pink and purple. He's sitting in that 3. He's a little bit away from Jacob Layton, about 8 seconds. Lots of action in that Verizon strip. Layton sends it down the hill. Passmore on two wheels in the center. Everybody's spread out. Taylor and Albert are the ones battling out for that 4 spot right now. Taylor gets it wrong after the Verizon strips. Watch in the center, watch in the center.
2 minutes left.
Clear. Passmore's lead was 6 point something. Now it's down to 5.6. So he might have got caught in a little bit of lap traffic there. Watch in the center, watch in the center. Thank you, Thornton. Nice, Thornton. Way to throw it right on the top. Passmore late in 1-2. Canfield in that 3, in the pink and purple. Rodriguez losing a rear wheel. Careful in that rhythm, guys. You got cars coming through there. Whew. That's going to put Albert Rodriguez out of the race. So now you're going to have Passmore, Layton, Canfield, and Giroux, the only 4 cars remaining in this short course, 13-5 A main. In the Summer Thaw Off-Road Points Series, round number 1. Passmore's on cruise control, got a 9.8 second lead over Jacob Layton in the all-white short course. Passmore in the purple and yellow. Brooks Canfield in that pink and purple. Oh, someone put the wheel nut back on for Rodriguez. So here he is back out like the Phoenix. He is back out on the track to put some laps down in the remaining 20 seconds. All right, that's time, guys. That is
Albert
time.
Rodriguez done.
When you cross that line, you are done. When you cross, oh no, Jacob Layton, the rear end locked up. He's still going to make it though. Get to that 2. Get to that 2. Push him, Taylor. Push him. Somebody give him a push him, Canfield. Oh, Canfield, what are you doing, man? That is a race. That is a race.
The race is completed.
Marshals from that, please blow off your areas. I'm going to need a few volunteers out there. You talking to somebody, Wells? All right, your B main coming up next. 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive buggy.
I hate Iowa.
Top 2 going to bump out of this. Already did.
J.J. Thornton.
All right. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. Watch for marshals on the
Benjamin
track.
Weismont.
I need a marshal at
James
0.
Maxwell. John Young.
1 at the top of the hill here. Rodriguez, there you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Tony Nesbitt. Chucky Stacker. Niels Klenchich.
Watching the back rhythm. Watching the back rhythm. Slow roll the back rhythm. Do not. All right, get that car moving. All right, thank you, CJ. Appreciate it. Help Benjamin get his car turned around. He's stuck on the. He's got it. He'll figure it out. You going to the top of the hill, Rodriguez? You going up top, or are you going to stay right there? Either way, I need a marshal over here, please. 1 marshal at 8. All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
17.5 lock timing, B main. Let's go. Get them checked in. Let's go. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, Caden. Please move that grumpa meter up.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need that up on at least a 5 right now. Yeah, that feels good. Feels real good. All right.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We got All right. Let's get them lined up. J.J. Thornton in that 1. James Maxwell
Less than
in
5.
the 2. Thornton in the 3. Chucky Stacker in that 4. John Young in the 5. Nesbitt in the 6. Mr. Say, you're not running, James? Okay, he's not running. All right, Niels in the move up. Niels to the 7. You probably saw it already. Yeah, move up. And then, Ben, you move to the 8. So, all right, some guys not running today. They had no idea. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right, good job, guys. All in a single file going through that rhythm. Looks like Thornton was able to jump out front. Oh, he already was. Never mind. John Young in the 2. And you got Ben Wiseman coming all the way up from that bump spot. He's in that 3 now. Brock in that Mugen. Watch over Camden, get in there. Good job. So JJ getting it wrong. Marshall. Thank you, Jacob. John Young now in that rhythm section. He's in that 1. Ben in the 2. Watch coming down the hill. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. You got a 5-minute main here. Plenty of time. So Young, Wiseman, Maxwell, your running order. Top 2 going to bump into the A main. John Young out front through the rhythm. Wiseman through the rhythm. You got 4 or 5 cars coming through that rhythm. Watch your ankles. John Young in the center, clean air. Maxwell in that 2, gets around Wiseman. J.J. Thornton having a tough run going through that little double there. Yeah, it does. John Young out front, 13.507. Maxwell slowly gaining on him. Maxwell was 3.2. Now he's 2.0 behind John Young. As they all 3 with Wiseman in tail. Young gets it wrong, and Maxwell gets it wrong. Great job by the Marshals jumping from different areas to get that done. That's going to put Wiseman out front through the rumble or through the rhythm. John Young's going to be in that 2. Tony Nesbitt's going to move up to the 3. Maxwell's going to be behind him. Watch it about. Oh, that one's broke. Chucky Stacker breaking out, and I think Thornton maybe pulled his car, I don't know. So let's see where they come as they come back around. I believe Ben's going to be out front. John Young in that 2. Tony Nesbitt was in the 3. Jeremy Thornton's going to take over that 3 spot from Tony Nesbitt as they head into the center. Maxwell in the 5. Neal's in that 6 as he comes through the Verizon rumble strips. Ben out front in that Mugen. Seiki with a B7 in tow of John Young, Jeremy Thornton, and Tony Nesbitt. I thought Nesbitt was running a Associate, but maybe he's running a Losi again? Oh, Mugen. Okay, Nesbitt's got a Mugen. Probably because he can get parts. That's your leader, Niels. You know what to do. Thank you. So Wiseman out front. Top 2 going to bump. John Young in the B7, separated by 2.6 seconds. Thornton in that 3, 1.6 behind John Young. So he's going to have to do some work. Nesbitt's going to take over that 3 spot from Thornton. I was looking at the screen and missed what happened. Great job, Niels. Thank you. Oh, Thornton gets caught after the Verizon bars. Wiseman, Young separated by less than a second. Wiseman down the hill, Young down the hill. Top 2 are going to bump. So it's going to probably come down to a mistake. Nesbitt in another Mugen. So you got a Mugen in 1, B7 in 2, and another Mugen in 3. Mugen making a good showing in this main. Wiseman down the hill through the bars. John Young Was 1.4. He is now 0.846, so less than a second. Wiseman gets it wrong. You guys are racing each other, and you both are bumping. So let's not get crazy. Going to take each other out. Wiseman in that 1, Young in the 2, Nesbitt in the 3, Thornton in that 4. Thornton gets it wrong coming down the hill. 10 seconds to go, guys. 10 seconds to go. You're running to the line. Wow. Ben gets it wrong, and Young takes him for a ride. They're going to both bump into that B or that A main. Well, Nesbitt might catch it. Ben,
John Young done.
Tony
Benjamin
made a
Weissman
showing, but Ben held on to it. You're done
Tony
when
Nesbitt
you
done.
cross that line. Nesbitt in the 3.
James Maxwell done.
Maxwell in the 4. Niels in the 5. I'm going
Niels
to, I
Clench is
tell you
done.
what, I'm going to bump the, I don't think we have a couple guys in the A. Let me look at it and see here. But drivers from that last race, I still need
The
you
race is completed.
on the track, please, to Marshall. All right, I'm going to bump you in there, Tony Nesbitt. So if you want to run, Tony, where is Tony? Where'd Tony Nesbitt go? He was just racing. Huh? Hey, you want to bump into that A? Okay, cool. You're in. All right, guys. I need a marshal at 3, please. A marshal at 3. Where did that one start? All right, I need a marshal at 1, Tony. You taking 1? I need somebody at 1. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. Watch for the marshal on the track as you come up to the hill over there.
Rich Brown. James
Blowing
McDonald.
off the track.
Phil Borden.
I still
Rowe.
need a marshal at
Tim
1.
Romero.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. All right, your 21.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive buggy. A main event. Hey, look who's on top. Grumpy. No, Carter didn't bump.
Albert Rodriguez. Dave Rosen.
Yeah, Carter, you're out. Yeah, you gotta bump the 2. Yeah, sorry, man. All right, I need Taylor across the line. I need Camden high across, Grayson high, Michael.
Taylor Juro. Camden
Oh,
Hot.
you know what, Carter? You know what? You are showing up on here, so yeah. Go on. Go ahead, race. You're on here for some reason. I think it's just because we were tight on these guys. So, where's
1 minute to the
Grayson?
start of the race.
Grayson, go across the line, please.
Grayson Hot.
All right, Michael, go across the line.
Michael Amrosewis.
Carter, you have a transponder,
45
right?
seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, good. All right. All right, so get back in the 12 spot, even though we got 11. Who's on 10 there? Is that you, Mike? Are you doing that on purpose? Pointing the right way? Wrong way? All right, hey, John, can you help get
30
these
seconds
guys
to the start of the
straightened
race.
up? Thanks, buddy. John's just staring at him. Rosen in the 1, McDonald in the 2, Phil Bordon in that 3, Rich Brown in the 4, Taylor in the 5. Whose car is that?
15 seconds to the start of the
Is that
race.
Carter's? All right, put him back up here. All right. Okay, guys. 21.5 Notorious 4 bunching up in that first turn.
Less than
So
5.
let's make sure you don't do that. Marshall's ready. Can't win it on that first lap. We all know that. Driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Oh, my gosh. This like rush hour traffic here. All right, they're coming through the rhythm, guys. Keep it clean, guys. Got a 5-minute race here. Keep it clean. Dave Rosen going to maintain that lead as he heads into the center. And you're going to have Camden High in that 2, Taylor in the 3, Phil in the 4, McDonald in the 5, Grayson in the 6, Rich Brown in that 7. Watching the rhythm, it's clear. Rosen, Taylor, Camden, that's your running order right now. Phil Bourdon in that 4, Grayson in the 5. Now Rosen's still in that 1. Now Taylor's moved up to that 2. Camden in the 3. Grayson in the 4. Phil's going to fall down to that 5. He and McDonald battling out for that 5 spot. He got Phil and Rich for that 7. Watching the rhythm, clear. Watching the center, watch yourself, Jeremy, clear. Taylor breaking out or something. What happened to your car? Why? Watching the rhythm section, 2 in, 2, 3 to go. Rosen, High, McDonald, your running order. McDonald jumping up from that 5 spot. Rosen going across the start line as we speak with Camden High in tow into the center. Two associated products. I know Rosen's running that 7. I'm not sure what Camden's running if he's running a 7. Into the rhythm section. Hey, what happened? Oh my gosh. Thought Taylor's car broke. No, his radio shut off. Didn't charge it. That's great. Well, we weren't giving away battery chargers.
2 minutes left.
Camden's going to take over that top spot. Rosen in the 2. McDonald now in the 2. Rosen in the 3. As they come back around, that's going to be your running order. Camden in the 1. McDonald in the 2. Rosen coming down the hill in the 3. Rosen sending it full send. So your running order right now, High, McDonald, and Rosen. Phil Bourdon in that 4. Rich Brown making moves up to that 5. Had a rough start, putting together some good laps. He's coming around in front of me, headed across that start line. The all-orange associated. He's moved up to that 6. Oh, that rumble strip's a
1 minute
killer
left.
out there sometimes. Less than a minute to go, guys. Camden in that 1. James McDonald in the 2. Dave Rosen in that 3. Phil in the 4. Your running order right now is going to be your tightest race right now. Rosen might catch McDonald here. Donald's in the center. Which side? That's all right, Carter. You're in 11. Don't get mad at the marshal. Camden in the 1. McDonald in the 2. Rosen in the 3. Camden going through the rumble strips. Into the rhythm. Watching the rhythm. Watching the rhythm. It is clear.
Phil Bourdon done.
That is time. You're racing to the line. Phil, you caught you at the line.
Camden High done. Rich Brown done.
Camden, you're
Tim Romero done.
going to win. You're done.
Michael Emrose done. James
Once you
McDonald
cross
done.
that line, you're done. McDonald, you're done.
Grayson High done. Dave Rosen done.
Rosen, you're done.
Phil Rowan done.
Rowan, you're done. Romero, you're done. Once you cross that line, everything is done. Grab. All right, that race.
Carter Lambert done.
Where's Albert? Keep coming. That is
Albert
a race.
Rodriguez done.
That is a race. Oh, God.
The race is completed. Logan Meyer.
All right, coming up next, your novice A main. Drivers from that last
Ben
race,
Lewis.
please find a marshalling position. All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Watch
Justin
out
Clark,
for marshals
Jared
on the
Thornton,
track.
Chris Byers. Mike Nord.
I need
Robert
a
Mott,
marshal at
Kelly
3. I
Byers,
need a marshal on the
Bobby
hill. We
Matt
should
Hatch.
have enough guys from that last race that I don't need marshals. Mike, you going on the hill? Dun, 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 dun. I need a marshal at, where are my I had like 11 guys in that last race, or 12.
1 minute to the start of the
I need
race.
a guy on 6. Thanks, Brooks. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Lambert. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're all checked in. Let's get them lined up. Justin Clark in that 1. Logan Meyer in the 2. No
45
more laps,
seconds to the
no
start
more
of the
laps,
race.
no more laps, no more laps. Slow the cars down before we break. We're not passing out trophies for fastest to your start.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, so you guys, Justin Clark, you're in the 1. Logan Meyer in the 2. Robert in the 3. You guys, Mike, you in the 4. Everybody know where they're at.
15 seconds
Juan
to the start
in
of the
that
race.
5. 9 and Garrett and Riley rounding it out. All right.
Less than 5.
All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Where did that come from? At the sound of the tone, we're going to start this race. Marshall's ready. I can't find my cursor, sorry. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. All right, all right, all right. Not bad going through that first turn. Better than those four-wheel guys. Wow, I heard a wheelie, I think. Hey, Brooks, you got another one over there, a little one. All right, Marshals, be careful. It's mayhem out there. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. Garrett Riley, I can't really give you guys any laps without the transponder. It's too hard to. Oh, my goodness. Watching that rhythm, watching the rhythm. All right, if you have a tab in the store, please go in and close it out. We're going to be closing up the shop here. There won't be any practice afterwards, so make sure you've settled up with the fine people in the front. So Logan Myers out front, Justin Clark's in the 2, Jarrett Thornton in the 3. Look at the little Thornton guy go as he goes through the Verizon strips. Phil Rowan hustling to get to him. Thank you, Phil. Nothing's more appreciated than a good marshal. Logan Meyer out front in that 1, Justin Clark in the 2, Jared Thornton holding strong in that 3. Robert's going to take over that 3 from Jarrett Thor. Juan Bettencourt moving into that 5. Thank you, marshals, for watching your areas. I know it's kind of crazy right now. Watch in the center. Watch yourself, Chase. Thank you. Phil got almost juked out by that one. I was on a basketball court. So 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Logan Meyer in that 1. Justin Clark in the 2. Again, if you have a tab in the store, please go in and close it out. They will be shutting down at the end of the race program. Marshall. Watch going into the rhythm. Watch going into the rim. Thank you, McDonald.
2 minutes left.
Phil getting a workout over there. A minute 45 to go. Heads up, Brooks. It's like a little blow dart. That's what we're going to name it, the blow dart. Blowgun dart. Stop looking at me, Buzz Cut. Start calling you Buzz Lightyear. Justin still in that 1. Logan Meyer in the 2. Robert in the 3. Ben Lewis in the 4. Mike Nord in that 5. Watching the center, Phil. Thank you. Appreciate the hustle.
1 minute left.
Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. Clark, Meyer, Mock, your running order right now. Nord, Lewis, Thornton, Bettencourt, Byers, and Kelly Byers pulled it off. I think that thing needs a bigger wing, that little car. Watch your feet, Mike. Watch going down the hill. 10 seconds left, drivers. 10 seconds left. That is time. Once you cross the start line, you are
Mike,
done. You are done. Mike, you are done.
Jarrett Thornton done.
Once
Chris
you cross
Byers done.
that starting line,
Logan
you
Meyer
are done. Justin Clark, I'm just waiting for him to get around.
Justin Clark done.
Rocking a stadium truck.
Robert Mock done.
Wait on
Popping
Ben,
that patch done.
and that is a race. But wait, where's Ben? Ben doesn't have his top on. Go ahead, Ben, finish it out. Let Ben get across the start line. Oh. Come on, Ben. Good job.
Ben
All
Lewis
right,
done.
that is a race. That is a race.
The race is completed.
Ben Lewis finishing 4th. Robert Mock in that 3. Logan Meyer in the 2. And Justin Clark winning that race. Good job, Justin. Hey, put a real size wing on that thing. Put a real wing on that. Like a bigger wing. I think it's too small.
Broken arm, so it's a little hard to drive.
Yeah.
Actually here.
Actually, I talked to this guy.
Cadency.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Jim.
Jim, nice
Yeah,
to meet
hey,
you.
thanks for running a great race program. We had a lot of fun. So
Good. Well,
I'll be back.
keep coming back, man. Keep
Tyler
coming.
Jones.
It's the first time
Jacob
in
Layton.
10 years, so
Yeah, good.
pretty good.
All right. Yeah, I don't do it too often, but thanks. All right, 17.5, two-wheel drive buggy coming at you. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in. All right, Aaron Jensen's going to be in that 1. Diego in the 2. Caden Say in the 3. Valiotis in that 4.
Aaron Jensen.
Leighton in the 5. And Tyler Jones in that 6. You guys want to go ahead for one more?
Low
Then go
Raccoon.
ahead after Tyler. No more laps. No more laps.
This is Valiotis.
Whole wing on that thing.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Honestly. I mean, it freaking flies, man. All right, no more laps, no more laps. Jensen, let's get lined up here. I know you were kind of the last one to go off, so I don't know. I didn't see if you needed
45 seconds to the start of the race.
What are you looking for, Apache? Huh? All right, Jensen in that 1, Diego in the 2, Say in
30
the
seconds to
3,
the start of the
Valiotis
race.
in the 4, and Leighton in the 5, with Tyler Jones in that 6. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready, going at the
15
sound
seconds to the start of the
the
race.
tone. All right, let's restart, guys. Let's restart. That's just not acceptable. 6 drivers and we're crashing. First turn. 6 expert drivers. Oh, okay. All right. Remember, no more restarts. Yeah, thank you, Richard. Keep moving that up. Thank you. All right, Marshall's ready. Apache, you're disqualified for not being able to get in your spot quick enough. All right, hit the brakes finally. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Oh, man, listen to that diff. Man, I heard that diff all the way up here. I think they heard it on Facebook. All right, Jensen out front. Diego in the 2. Say in that 3. Valiotis in the 4. As they started, they shall come back around. Jensen now in that 1 as he and Diego battle across that start line. Then you got Say, Valiotis, Leighton, Tyler. They had Jensen going through the rumble strips. Let's see how he gets through. He gets through just fine. Caden Say gets through just fine. Hits a pipe, though. That's going to put Valiotis in that, too, as they head down the hill into the Verizon strip. So your running order is going to be Jensen out front, Diego Bettencourt. It's going to fall all the way down to that 4 spot. Get there, get there, get there. That's Caden Say getting it wrong. Jensen out in clean air. Now Diego's kind of on clean air, but he's got Valiotis coming up on him as they head across that start line. Leighton in that 4. Caden Say trying to battle back after making a mistake in the center earlier. Your race right now between Say and Leighton as they head into the rumble strips. Coming into the rhythm, down the hill into the Verizon bars. 2 B7s battling it out for that 4 spot right now. Top 3 drivers all on clean air laps right now. As Say gets around Leighton into the rhythm. Everybody nice and spread out. Aaron Jensen's got a commanding lead right now. Diego currently backed by, we'll see as he hits the start line, 6.7 seconds. Say gets it wrong in the rhythm. Jensen, Bettencourt, Valiotis, 1, 2, and 3. Leighton, Say, and Jones.
2 minutes left.
Oh my goodness, Jensen, I just looked up. You lost. Oh man. Benker's going to move into that 2 as Aaron Jensen breaks out. I didn't see it. Valiotis in that 2. Diego into 1. Layton's going to move up to that 3. Then you're going to have Say and Jones battling out 4 and 5. With a minute 30 to go. Minute 30 to go. Caden does a pirouette, then promptly does a, I don't know what you call that. He's still in that 4, though, as Tyler Jones was a little far back. Tyler, that's your leader. You know what to do. Good job. Thank you. Watch over here. It is clear. Valiotis pushing, trying to catch Diego. Does a little bit of a traction roll there. Jensen had a commanding lead. The car breaks out. All right, it's going to get interesting as Valiotis gets it wrong coming into the rhythm. Layton's going to be right on his tail as they head in front of me with 52 seconds to go. They're going to cross the start line. Valiotis into B7, Layton into B7, into the center. We're going into the rumble strips. Say's pulling his car into the rhythm section. Valiotis into the Verizon bars in front of me. The distance between Valiotis and Layton is 0.85 seconds, so they got 21 seconds to go. Could possibly be racing to the line. They're going to make it around for another lap, so these two are going to be racing towards the line. You got the yellow associated and the white and green. Oh, no, Tyler Jones trying to get out of the way. Takes out Layton. No harm, no foul, though. Wasn't done on purpose. He was moving. That is a race. That is a race. You're racing to the line. Diego's going to win this. Valiotis is going to take number 2. Layton's going to take 3.
This is Valiotis done.
Tyler Jones is going to be in that 4. That will be a race as soon as Tyler gets across, and that is a race.
Tyler Jones done.
Race. Good job, guys. Good job, Diego and Valiotis and Layton and everybody.
Chris Friedenreich. Benjamin Weisman.
Richard used to do that. At least I really came out here to tell you. Good idea.
Battling back up. You got up to 5 there. All right, guys, get them checked in. Get them checked in.
Kevin Boyd. John Henry III. Mike Sara. John Young. 1 minute to the start of the race. Bob Goodwill. Garrett Passmore. Tony Nesbitt. Brooks Canfield. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, 17.5, lock timing, two-wheel drive.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Nick Byett.
All right, everybody's checked in. Let's get them lined up. No more laps. No more laps, guys. No more laps.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Oh, sorry, man. I remember that now. Mugen's making a good showing tonight. All right. Is that one working, Caden? Yeah, I need a marshal at 2, please. Volunteer marshal at 2. And I need one on number 4 now. I need one on 4. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. I thought I had a free marshal out of Kyle Adolph, but he never showed up again. So, oh, you are? Okay. All right. Oh, he was in the restroom. Okay. Well, it's too late now. Somebody else did your job for you. All right. All right. 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive buggy. Please keep it clean in that first corner, guys. Keep it clean. Marshal's ready. Driver's ready. Going at the sound of the tone. Great job, guys. I know that's not easy. I know that's not easy. Especially with the amount of cars we got. Well, guess I spoke a little too soon as we pile up over there. All right, Ben. You have a good night, man. Thanks for all the help. Take care, man. All right, Passmore, Boyd, and Bayette early on in this 17.5 A main. First round of your Summer Thaw Off-Road Points Series. Saturday series, every Saturday. So Passmore's gotten way out front here. Bayette's in that 2. Sora's in that 3. Boyd's right behind him. That's Bob Goodwill coming into the rhythm section now. Boyd gets around Bayette down the hill. Sora gets caught on a pipe. Let up a little bit. Good job, Sora. That was cool. Boyd's now going to take over that 2 spot. Sora's going to be in that 3. Bayette's going to be in the 4. Goodwill not far behind, lurking in that 5 spot. Young in that 6. Wiseman, who bumped out of the C, I believe, sitting there in that 7 spot. So minute 30 in, Passmore, Boyd, Sora. Passmore through the rhythm. Boyd really closing the gap on Passmore. Then gets it wrong at the top of the hill, putting Sora in that 2. Bayette in the 3. And Boyd's going to fall to that 4. Hey, buddy, move back to the number. You got to move back. You got to be on the pipe. Passmore, Sora, Bayette, 1, 2, and 3 right now. Passmore in front of me through the Verizon bars comes Sora along with Bayette and Boyd in tow. Sora gets it wrong through the little rollers over here. That's going to put Bayette in that 2. Allow Passmore to really gap out as these 3 guys battle for position as Boyd lands on top of Sora. Gets the worst end of that. Oh no, man, that back triple or that back rumble strip is just killing everybody. Boyd's going to move into that 2 as they come back around. Bayette's going to be in that 3. Sora in the 4. And look out, Bob Goodwill's coming on. He's in that 5. Wiseman from the C main into that 6. Fredenreich, Young, Nesbitt, Henry, and Canfield rounding out the field right now with 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Boyd getting it wrong, collects Goodwill. They're going to be okay, though, as they come down the hill. Where is my leader? I got to find him. Here he is in the Verizon bars in front of me, coming through the little roller back here. Cross that start line. He's got a commanding lead on Mike Sora right now, who is currently in that 2, 9.2 seconds. Bayette in the 3. Well, it looks like Bayette's in the 2 now. What am I doing? Guys are going back and forth all race. Minute 15 to go, guys. Minute 15 to go. So Passmore, Sora, Bayette, Goodwill, and Boyd coming through that start line with a minute to go. Minute to go. Grab a camera. Who is that?
1 minute left.
Who was that? John Young. Watch the Verizon bars. Thank you, Diego. So 45 seconds left to go right now. Your running order: Passmore, Sora, Bayette, Goodwill, and Boyd all battling out for that place position, or show position, excuse me, or whatever, third place. Tony Nesbitt in that 8. Wiseman hold on to that 7. Friedenreich's moved to that 6. 20 seconds to go, guys. 20 seconds to go. Less than 10, drivers. Less than 10. Sora is in that 2. That is a race. When you cross that line, you are done. When you cross that line, you are done.
Nick Byett done. John Henry III done. Kevin Boyd done. Bob Goodwill done.
Jensen, you okay? Once you cross that line, you are done.
Garrett Passmore
Nick,
done.
you're taking the 3.
Chris Friedenreich done.
Passmore's going to win it. Boyd's going to take that 4. Goodwill
Mike Sara
5.
done.
Chris 6.
Brooks Kenfield done.
Sora in that 2. Waiting on Wiseman, Young,
Benjamin
and
Weissman done.
Nesbitt.
John Young done.
Waiting on Nesbitt,
Tony
and
Nesbitt
that
done.
is a race. That is a race. Good job, everybody. Marshals, pick up your blowers. Drivers, find a marshalling position.
race is
We
completed.
should not need any volunteers. Coming up next, the bad boys of RC, two-wheel drive modified. Huh?
Orange. Kyle Adolph. CJ. Anthony Schumacher.
Right now, I need a
Chicken
marshal right now to take that blower from 5, take it down to 6. I don't believe anybody blew. Whoever was over there, hey Sora, can you run that blower, through the rhythm section? Leighton, did you just do that? Oh, were you coming through the rhythm? Oh, okay. All right, Canfield, we're good. Just, I'm sorry, I didn't see that Jacob had already done it, so you just take it back there. Boyd had me all but clamped. All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
Kevin Gatton. Doy Schultz. Randy Locken.
All right, two-wheel drive modified. Watching the center. You
1
got
minute to
an
the start of the
upside-down
race.
car. Clear. All right, guys. All right. I see a lot of craziness going on out there. Let's get them lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. All right. Boyd in that 1. Gatton in the 2. Lake in the 3. Adolph in the 4. Sanchez, Schumacher, Schultz, Locken, and
30 seconds
Mann.
to the start of the race.
Mann in that 9. Locken in the 8. Doy in the 7. And Schumacher in that 6. Sanchez, you will be in 5. All right.
15 seconds to the
Marshall's
start of the
ready.
race.
Drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. Watching the center. It is clear. Thank you, Brooks. All right, Chase Boyd lean us out. Kevin Gatton in that 2, Lake in the 3. He's got Kyle Adolph in the one color wonder in the 4. Chase Boyd rocking to be 7, Gatton in 1-2. And you got Lake in 1, I believe. Kyle's running a Schumacher. Mugen. Everybody pulling some wheelies down that straight. Chase Boyd through the rhythm section. Gatton not too far behind him as they come down into the Verizon bars. Lake's going to be in that 3 with Kyle Adolph right behind him. Sanchez right behind him. Then you got Schultz, CJ Mann, and Schumacher. Randy Locken coming across that line. The gap between Boyd and Gatton, 2 seconds. Let's see where it's at as they come back across that line. Richard Lake in that 3. The gap's extended 3.1. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. It is clear. Randy Locken tearing off an arm. Is that Gatton and Boyd running together? Gatton in that 1, Boyd in the 2 as they come through that rhythm. Boyd wants it. Gatton's not giving him an inch. Gatton into the horizon. Little bump and grind as they head into the roller across the start. Gatton's in that 1. Boyd in the 2, into the center. Gatton keeping that inside line tight. Boyd tries to go. Gatton shuts him down. They head into this rhythm. Oh, Gatton gets a little wonky. That's going to allow Boyd to get back in front, but Gatton closed that gap early. That allowed Richard Lake to really close that gap a little bit in that 3 to catch these guys. As 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Boyd down the hill, Gatton down the hill, Lake down the hill. They're separated by less than a second. Those 3 drivers right now, 1, 2, and 3. Chase in the center, Gatton in the center, Lake in the center.
2 minutes left.
Don't distract John Young, guys. Boyd getting it wrong in the center. That's going to put Gatton out front. Oh, no, Gatton gets it wrong. Go ahead, Kevin. That's going to allow Richard to close that gap. It's going to be a battle to the end here with 1:45 to go, guys. We got 1:45 to go. Those 3 drivers have been trading spots all race long. Lake right on the tail of Gatton as they head in the horizon bars. Lake gets caught up on the pipe, manages to marshal himself off. Chase gets it wrong in the center. Gatton's going to be closing the gap into the center. I guess. Chase still out front. Your battle's been up front all night right now. Gatton and Lake battling out for that 2. Chase in the center. Gatton 1.5 behind.
Left.
Not far at all, especially when it comes to mud. Less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. That's because nobody's, you know. Really? All right, less than 30 to go. Boyd's still out front. That's your leader coming through, guys. That's your leader coming through. Good job. Gatton into 2 across that start line. The gap between those 2, 3.6 seconds with 18 seconds to go. Richard Lake still in that 3. Kyle Adolph in the 4.
Kevin Gatton done. CJ
Turn
done.
that car around. Turn that car around. That is time. That is time. Race to the line, guys. Race to the line.
Zippy done.
Chase Boyd's going to take this one. Gatton's going to take 2. Richard Lake coming out of nowhere,
Kyle
taking
Adolph
that
done.
3 spot.
Chicken
Adolph
Nugget done.
in the 4. Chase Boyd,
Orange
you
done.
won the race. The race is over. Race is over. You are done when you cross
Schultz
that
done.
line. And that is a race. Boyd, Gatton, Lake, you're 1, 2, and 3.
The race is completed.
You got people that say you're not watering enough. You got people that say you're watering too much. It's like,
Chris Friedenreich. I hate Iowa. Bob Goodwill.
Yeah, just managing
Trace Wells.
the blow off. Yeah, exactly. All right, coming up next, your 17. Good job, Kyle. 4th place. Good job. 17.5 lock timing, 4-wheel drive buggy coming at you. Let's get them checked in, guys. Let's get them checked in.
Benjamin Weisman. James Maxwell.
Thanks, CJ. Are you
Scott
staying
Mann.
right there, CJ?
Chucky Stacker.
Are you staying
Brian Bowen.
there? Okay, good. Yeah, perfect. I need a marshal at 3 and 0, please. 3 and 0.
Nick Byett.
Thank
John
you,
Young.
Juan. I need 1 at 3, 1 at 3. Okay, thank you, Doy.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Watching the center, watching the center. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, man, you got to have eyes on the back of your head in that little strip there.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps. Let's get them lined up. No more laps. Let's get them lined up. All right, starting in that 1, our own Bob Goodwill, Nick Bayette in the 2.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
John Young in that 3 spot. Chris Frenreich in the 4. Jeremy Thornton in that 5. Chucky Stacker in the 6. Scott Mann in that 7. James Maxwell in the 8. Brian Bowen in that 9. Benjamin Wiseman
15 seconds to the start of the
10,
race.
and Trace Wells in the 11th spot. CJ, you going to make sure they're in there?
Less
Yeah.
than 5.
Yeah. Huh? What's up? Are we missing one? Are we missing something? Huh? What's up? All right, Marshall's ready, driver's ready, going at the sound of the tone. Well, I've seen worse by a long shot. All right, Bob Goodwill's going to hold on to that 1 spot from the start. Young in the 2, Bayette in the 3, Thornton in that 4. James Maxwell is sitting in that 5 spot. It is tight racing all the way around. Goodwill, Young, Bayette. Goodwill across that start line. Young in that 2. Bayette in the 3. As they head into that center. John, you kind of went over the line there. Let's give that back to Bob if you get a chance. Turn him around, turn him around, turn him around. Still in that 3, John. You'll be fine. Goodwill, Bayette, and Young. Thornton now moving up to that 4. Ben Wiseman in the 5. Falling down to that 6 now as Chucky Stacker jumps into that 4. Watching the rhythm, watching the rhythm. Thank you. Goodwill, Bayette, Young, Stacker, Thornton. .9 is the separation between Bob Goodwill and Nick Bayette. Thank you, Schultz. Watch out for the Verizon bars. Clear. Watching the 5 spot over there on the top there. Thornton pulled it. Okay. All right, so you're running order right now. Goodwill, Bayette, Young. That battle between Bayette and Young is heating up as they head into the center of the track. John Young's battled his way back to the 2, Bayette into 3. Goodwill through the rhythm section. John Young slowly catching on him. Goodwill gets it wrong. He gets caught up with Friedenreich.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go, drivers. 3 down, 2 to go. Goodwill still in that 1. Thank you, Trace. Good move there. Young in the 2. The distance falling to 3 seconds as Goodwill works his way through lap traffic. Goodwill through the rhythm section. John Young in the rhythm section. Goodwill down the hill into the bars. Young sends it deep. Manages to hold on to it as he shuts that gap down to 1.7 seconds on Goodwill. Goodwill's got Friedenreich in between him. Chris, when John gets on, you know what to do? John goes a little funky in that rhythm. I'm not sure what that was, but he manages to hold on to it. John
1 minute
Chris,
left.
now he's right on Goodwill's tail as they head across the start line into the center. Oh, Goodwill gets it wrong. That's going to put John Young out front. Bayette still in that 3. Running in clean air, not able to catch him. So you got John Young in the 1, Goodwill in the 2 as they head down that hill. Brian, you got your second place car there? Oh no. All right, 26 seconds left to go as Young into that rhythm. Bayette in the 3, Benjamin in the 4, Chucky in the 5. Goodwill's going to get around for another one. Young might make a mistake. You never know. He looks pretty
Tracewell's
dialed, though, right now. That is time. That is time. Race to the line. Trace, you are done. Caught you at the line.
Benjamin Weissman done. Chucky Stacker done. James Maxwell done. John Young done.
John Young's going to end up holding on and winning this one.
Scott Mann
Bob
done.
Goodwill's going to get that 2 spot.
Bob Goodwill done.
Bayette's going to come around for that 3.
Nick Bayette done.
And
Chris
that
Friedenreich
is
done.
waiting on Bowen.
Brian Bowen done.
Oh, Bowen's done. And that is a race. That is a race. John Young in the 1, Bob Goodwill in that 2, and Nick Bayette in the 3.
The race is completed.
All right, all you 17.5 lock guys, let's make sure you find a marshalling spot for the last race of the evening. Good job, Kevin. Gatton, good job, man. You were right there the whole time. Brian, you're going to be right there. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, last race of the night. If I could see Mr. Say at the driver's stand or at the announcer's
Orange.
booth. Good job, Nick. Good job, Bob. All right, I need a marshal at 0. I need 1 at 3.
Cadency. Chicken nugget.
Nick, you're going to stay up there on 6. All right. All right, last race
CJ.
of the night, guys. Last race of the night. Let's get them checked in. Let's get them checked in.
This is Valiotis. Eli DeVries. Jacob Layton. Aaron Jensen. Anthony Schumacher.
All right, all
1
right,
minute
all
to the start
right.
of the race.
Expert 13.5, 4-wheel drive. Be careful out there. I saw Adolph not getting his spot, so he's looking
Kyle
around.
Adolph. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Just everybody run your car across the line real quick
Cadency.
just to make sure I reset something.
Anthony Schumacher.
Don't
This is
take another
Valiotis.
lap. Just get
30
it
seconds
across
to the
the
start
line.
of the race. Chicken
Jensen's
nugget.
going to be
CJ.
starting out in
Aaron
that
Jensen.
1.
Kyle
Oh,
Adolph.
man, just
Jacob
thinking about it.
Layton.
Jensen had
Orange.
a shot at a
Eli
golden
DeVries.
double, too, and his car broke. Ah. Dang, Jensen, sorry. I just thought of that.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Jensen in that 1. Caden Say in the 2. Valiotis in the 3. Adolph Layton 4 and 5. All right. Looks like you guys got it right.
Less than 5.
Yeah, all right. Oh, Okay, marshals are everywhere we need them, so let's get this one going. Marshal ready, drivers ready, going at the sound of the tone. Easy, 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 easy. Bob. Oh my goodness. Right now I feel like I'm in church, Sanchez, trying not to laugh. Jensen in that 1, Valiotis in the 2. As they head through the center. Then you got Say in tow. Adolf right behind them. Minute in, Valiotis going to take over that 1 spot. Say in the 2. Watch your heads, guys. Watch your heads as they come through the rhythm here. Clean it up, guys. Clean it up, guys. You got plenty of time. You're only a minute 20 in. You broke? Watch in the center. Watch in the center. All right, Chase Boyd in that 1. Jensen in the 2. From what I see, yeah, Say gets it wrong in the Verizon strips. Marshals himself out. It's got Valiotis on his tail. Boyd, Valiotis, Say, your running order right now. Jensen's not giving an inch, though. He wants that 1 spot as he stays on Boyd as they head into the rumble strips. Boyd giving her all she's got as they head through the rhythm. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Bob. Good job. Boyd makes it through the Verizon bars. Jensen doesn't. That's your second place driver right there. Thank you. Watch in front of me. Watch it for me. Thank you, Brian. Watch yourself. Clear. Hal Adolf getting upside down. Had his car not working. So you got it fixed. Watch after the Verizon bars. It is clear. Boyd, Valiotis, Say, your running order. Then you got Leighton and Schumacher. Jensen falling to that 6.
2 minutes left.
Oh, you're right. All right, Jensen now in that 2. Valiotis in the 3. You know, that's the second missed lap, too, Jensen. We might want to check that transponder. Watch going down the hill. Watch going down the hill. That rhythm, that Verizon bar is killing everybody. Minute 20 to go, guys. Minute 20 to go. Chase Boyd in the 1. Jensen in the 2. Valiotis in that 3.
One minute left.
Watch it, Trace. Watch it. Less than a minute to go, drivers. Less than a minute to go. Oh, man. Yeah, that was brutal. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Boyd, Jensen, Valiotis, 1, 2, and 3 in this 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy expert class. First round of your Summer Thaw Off-Road Point Series getting ready to end here in about 15 seconds. Watching the rhythm. It is clear. That's Leighton getting it wrong in the rhythm. He's sitting in that 6th spot. He'll get around for one more lap. Get him down, get him down.
This is Valiotis done.
Valiotis caught you at the
Chicken nugget
line.
done.
Caught you at the line. Boyd caught you at the
Orange done.
line. Everybody else keep going till you cross that line.
Aaron Jensen done. CJ done. Cadden done. Eli DeVries done.
Caden, you are done. He's done, Brian.
Tyler
He's
Golf
done.
done. Anthony Schumacher
Waiting
done.
on Schumacher
Jacob Layton done.
and that is a race. That is a race. All right. Hope you all enjoyed your evening. What?
The race is completed.
Guys, you got to be careful. Got to be aware of the drivers on the track, guys. Everybody be careful. Where'd you get hit, Bob? It's over. Well, he's just upset. Guys, I'm not your parents here, guys. Come on. That is a race. What? What, Bob? What? That's true.